أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome everybody to today's lesson. Jazakumullah for arriving on time. Quick reminder, you should all have your heads covered. You should be in wudu, and please make sure that you have your correct ID, otherwise you may find yourself in the waiting room. In today's lesson, we will inshallah be starting a new topic, a new lesson, which is called extended elongation. Extended elongation. So today we will be looking over that and finding out what the rules are for extended elongation. So before we begin, I would like to call a student to the mic, please, so that we can recite the prayer for today. Discipline in charge, could we have a student, please?
Ji, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Our first student is G1016.
Assalamu alaikum, G1016.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. So we're going to start with Tawud and Tasmiyah, and we are going to recite the prayer for the day. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
ربي زدني علما
ربي زدني علما.
Oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge.
Oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge.
Excellent. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for your help, G1016. Okay, so lots and lots of new rules. We've learned lots of new rules. We're now on to, mashallah, we are on to lesson number 19. So if you have your downloaded PDFs or if you have the Talimul-Quran book, you know where to look. Lots of things already to remember. We're starting a new rule. So you have to keep in mind, wherever we start a new rule, all the previous rules, all the previous lessons, it's a revision for those as well. So you need to make sure that you're focusing on what you've previously learnt and you are applying that to any new lesson that we have. Okay, so in today's lesson, extended elongation, I'm just going to read through the PDF here, and then we will start with having students on the mic and looking at exactly what we mean. Okay, so let's start here. It has been previously mentioned that consonant letters are prolonged when they follow letters of prolongation for about 2 seconds. Okay. Sometimes this sound is stretched further according to the rules. At this stage, it's important to know that there are 2 broad categories of extended elongation. So that means more than the simple 2 seconds where we sometimes extend to. Okay. So these are al-maddus saghir, which is a medium long elongation, and number 2, al-maddul kabir, which is an extra long elongation. Both types of extended elongations are recognized by similar signs. So there's a slight difference in the sign in the practice text that we'll be looking at in a minute. Okay, so the duration of the extended prolongation for type 1 is 3 to 5 seconds. So type 1 was al-maddus saghir. Al-maddus saghir. And for that, you will extend the letter sound from 3 to 5 seconds or counts. Okay. Type 2, which we'll be looking at in the second part of today's lesson, will be from 4 to 6 seconds, and that is al-maddul kabir. 4 to 6 seconds or counts approximately. Okay, so exercise 19.1, okay, 19.1, we are going to be looking at the moment al-maddus saghir. So there are some letters which we are going to be extending from 3 to 5 seconds. Now, in order to recognize what al-maddus saghir looks like, which we need to do, you can see here the red highlighted letters. It's this wavy sign, okay? Highlighted in red at the moment, but you need to know this because when you're not highlighting it anymore, you need to still recognize it. Okay, this wavy sign, right? you can see there are still other signs on the letters, but this wave is what you need to be looking out for. If you see that wave, you know that you have to elongate your sound from 3 to 5 seconds or counts. Now that means, because as you can see here, it's quite a long, there's 2 words and they're quite long. So before you start, you need to take a nice deep breath in. You need to take a deep breath in so that you have enough breath in order to elongate your sound. Now I'm going to recite this first one for you here. Just listen very carefully. Okay, and then we'll have a student on the mic and I want everybody to copy at home as well. Okay, so this will be, I'm going to take a deep breath in first. التي أنعمت التي أنعمت. Okay, so as you can see, I was elongating that sound for 3 seconds. I'm only doing it for 3 seconds at the moment. Okay, sometimes when you get more practice, you can extend that to up to 5 seconds. But while you're still learning, it's best to keep it to 3 because it's easier and you don't have to take such a deep breath. You don't have to take your breath for such a long time. Okay, once more. التي أنعمت. Okay, so if we can have our first student on the mic, please.
Yes, our first student is G1118.
G1118. Assalamu alaikum.
It's my time. Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. So what we're going to do is we're going to say Dawood and Tasmiyah, and then you can just follow me. And you need to make sure you take a nice deep breath in so that when you're extending the al-madd al-saghir, you can extend for at least 3 seconds. Okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
Excellent. So we'll start with those. Go. Yes, good girl. Well done.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good. التي أنعمت.
التي أنعمت.
Very nice. Well done. Next word. Let me just change my cursor. بما أنزل.
بما أنزل.
Good. Make sure you keep that for at least 3 seconds. Okay, we're going to do once more. بما أنزل.
بما أنزل.
Very good. Excellent. Well done. Let's move to the next one. Now here we have some other elongated sounds as well. How long are we going to say this for?
2 seconds.
Excellent, because this is alif madda. Yeah, good. Well done. 2 seconds alif madda. What about here?
You will prolong it for 2 seconds also.
Excellent, excellent. It's a vertical fatha, again 2 seconds, right? So we have 2 seconds here, 1 second, and then 3 seconds here, and then another 2 seconds there, right? That's why we need to take a breath in, because often in other words around, even if you've only got one extended elongation, yeah, you still have other things that you need to extend, okay? So let me recite it and then you recite after, okay? Sari'u ila.
سارعوا إلى.
Good, well done, excellent. Once more, make sure that we get this to at least 3 seconds, yeah? Sari'u ila.
سارعوا إلى.
Good, well done, excellent, well done. So what you need to notice is you need to notice there's a difference between those 2 second sounds and the 3 second sound, yeah? So in your head, you need to know, okay, this is this long and this is a little bit longer than that, okay? And you can time it in your mind, okay? Right, next one. غيبه أحدا.
غيبه أحدادا.
Good. Make sure this he is for 3 seconds, okay? 3 seconds. I know it's got vertical kasra there, but the al-maddu as-saghira shows you that this should be 3 seconds. Okay, once more, let me recite and then you recite after. غَيْبِهِ أَحَدًا.
غيبه أحدا.
Good.
I have a question.
Yes.
And there's extended elongation, the one for 3 seconds,
Yeah.
and there's one underneath it for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Would we join that together for 5 seconds?
No, you still only say it for 3 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's still only 3 seconds, and it can be 3 to 5. Remember, I said here it can be from 3 to 5 seconds, but don't count this. Don't add them on. You don't add them on. Yeah, that's the total amount of time, 3 to 5 seconds. Okay, so you just think of that as a simple stroke, and you're extending it for 3 seconds. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yes.
Excellent. So we're going to do that once more. This one. غَيْبِهِ أَحَدًا.
غيبه أحدا.
Good, better, excellent, very good. So just really focus on, in your mind, trying to extend that for the full 3 seconds. So it sounds different from if you were just extending something for 2 seconds. Yeah, you need to know the difference. So all of your 2 seconds need to be the same length. All of your 3 second sounds need to be the same length. All of your single 1 second sounds need to be the same length. Okay, because that's what will create the beauty in your recitation. Okay, really, really lovely recitation. You pronounce the letters really well. Keep working on taking in those deep breaths so that it helps you to recite all the words together very nicely. Okay, Jazakumullah, thank you so much for your help. G1118. Allah Hafiz. Okay, if we could have our next student, please.
Yes. G1052.
G1052. Assalamu alaikum. G1052. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Excellent, good. So we have here, I'm just going to highlight them for you. We have here al-maddu as-saghir, medium long elongation. We are going to recite these sounds or elongate these sounds for how many seconds?
3 seconds.
Excellent, very good. So we're going to start with tawuz and tasmiyah, and you just follow me, but make sure you take a deep breath in so that you can do the 3 second elongation. Okay? Okay. قُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ. Very good effort. You need to make this a bit longer. Okay, 3 seconds. قُوا. Just do that. Good. One more second I want on here. قُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ. Much better. Excellent. So you really need to be mindful. You really need to think, okay, I've got to do that for 3 seconds. It has to be longer than the other sounds I'm making. Okay, so we're going to go on to the next one. Now we're going to pronounce it. I know that alif doesn't have a stroke, but we're going to pronounce it al. Okay, so let's do this. Allati an'amtu. Okay, just these first letters here, these first 4 letters. Allati. Okay, leave the rest of the word for the moment. Let's just read these first letters here. Allati. Okay, but we need to prolong this for 3 seconds. Okay, allati. One more second I want on that. Allati. Much better. Excellent. Much, much better. Now we need to put that together with the second word. Okay, so you need to take a deep breath in. Allati an'amtu. Okay, really good effort, but really work on making that longer for the 3 seconds. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Yarahu ahadun.
Yarahu ahadun.
Much better. Again, 3 seconds you need to think in your mind. Okay, once more, let me go first and then you follow. Yarahu ahadun.
Yarahu ahadun.
Good. Just this sound, just by itself. Who. Very good. That's how long you need to do it. Take a nice deep breath in. Even I have to take a breath. It's not just something that students have to do. Teachers have to take a breath. We all need to take a breath before we elongate our sound. So I'm going to take a breath and then I'm going to say this and then I want you to take a breath and then I want you to make sure that you elongate that for 3 seconds. Yeah? So that you have a full breath out when you're reciting. Okay? Yarahu ahadun.
Yarahu ahadun.
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 Good. Right. Keep working on that. Let's go on to the next one. Now, again, just the first 2 letters we're saying, okay? Ila.
Ila.
Right, very good. Now we're going to join on the next 4 letters, okay? Ila ahlihi.
Ila ahlihi.
Very good. Once more. Ila ahlihi.
Ila ahlihi.
Very good. Excellent. That was much better. You can really hear that you're trying to elongate there. Okay, so really nice sounds, very nice pronunciation. You really need to, what you need to do now is you need to work on taking that breath, have a nice big breath, and then trying to recite and make the whole word flow together. And that will give you enough breath in order to elongate these sounds for at least 3 seconds. Okay, very good effort. G1052. Jazakumullah, thank you for your help. Allah Hafiz. Okay, if we could have our next student, please.
Yes, G1067.
G1067.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. Are you understanding everything okay?
Yeah.
Excellent, good. So you know that we have to take a nice deep breath in order to make these elongated sounds, yeah?
Yeah.
Excellent. So what I need you to do is I need you to do tawuz and tasmiyah, and then we're going to begin on this line here, okay? So, a'udhu billah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Excellent, good. So, as you can see in this first word here, we have a ya with a vertical fatha. How long are we going to say that for?
2 seconds.
2 seconds, excellent. We also have an alif with a vertical fatha. We are going to say that for how many seconds?
2 seconds.
Excellent, good. So we've got 2 seconds here, we've got 2 seconds here. Then we've got our maddu saghir, and we have to say that for 3 seconds. So we need to take quite a deep breath when we say these words. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to say this first section, these first 4 letters first. Okay, have a go at that, and then we're going to add on the second word here. Okay, you ready? Yeah. Ya bani.
Ya bani.
Very good effort. Excellent. Very good effort. Now, the second word, Adama.
Adama.
Very nice. Now, you need to take a really big breath in because we need to say those 2 words together. Okay, so nice deep breath. Ya bani Adama.
Ya bani Adama.
Very, very good. Excellent. You tried to elongate that for the full 3 seconds. That was really good. We're going to do it once more. We're going to try and get a little bit more flow, okay? Ya bani Adama.
Ya Bani Adama.
Very good effort. Excellent. Really, really good effort. Make sure in your mind you are trying to count to your 3 seconds or 3 counts in order to do this elongated sound. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay. Yud a.
Yud A.
Good. Again, 3 seconds. Yud a.
Yud A.
Very good. Much better. Excellent. Now, we're also going to elongate this for 2 seconds as well. So, ila.
Ila.
Good. Yud a ila.
Yud A. Lima.
Okay. Once more, I'm just going to recite it and you recite after me. Nice deep breath in. Yud a ila.
Yud A.
Very good effort. Excellent. That was a really good 3 seconds there. Much, much better. Okay. Now, this last one here. Okay, this is slightly longer. We're going to say this first section together and then we'll add in the second section. Okay. So just listen first. Ya ayyuha.
Ya Ayyuha.
Good. Well done. Now, the next letter has got a shadda on top, lam mushaddad. So we're going to join this and we're going to say halladhi.
Hallavi.
Good. Well done. And that is how many seconds?
2 seconds.
Excellent. Good. So nice deep breath in. I'm going to say the whole thing together and then you can recite after. Ya ayyuhalladhi.
You are.
Yeah, you start with the ya.
Ya. Ya Ayyuha.
Halladhi.
Hallavi.
Good, well done. I'm going to say it again, listen carefully and then try to recite it yourself. And everybody at home, you should also try to recite in your homes out loud so that you're practicing at the same time, okay? Ya ayyuhalladhi.
Ya Ayyuha.
Very good, excellent, very, very good, well done. Let's go on to this one here. Ma adraka.
Ma adraka.
Very good, excellent. How long are we going to recite this ra for?
2 seconds.
2 seconds, excellent. So we've got 3 seconds here, then we've got 2 seconds here. Okay, so deep breath in. Ma adraka.
Ma adraka.
Very good. Make sure that you elongate for 2 seconds here as well. Okay, just one more time for this one. Ma adraka.
Ma adraka.
Much better. Excellent. Very, very good. Well done. Jazakumullah G1067. You just need to really try to make sure that when you're saying these words, you take a nice deep breath in and then you start reciting the words, and that will help to give you enough breath in order to say those 3 second prolongated sounds. Okay? Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for your help. Allah Hafiz. Okay, if we can have our next student, please.
Yes, our next student is G1050.
G1050.
Welcome.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. Are you understanding everything okay?
Yeah.
Excellent, good. So if we start with Dawood and Tasmiyah, and then we'll begin here.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay. I can't hear you very clearly. Could you maybe come a little bit closer to the mic? That's better. Okay, so we're going to start here. How many seconds are we going to say this first sound for?
I can't see the screen properly.
Oh, can you not? Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So how long are we going to say this one with the mad as-saghir?
2 seconds.
3 seconds. 3 seconds. Yeah. What about this vertical fatha here on the ha?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. Excellent. So we're going to elongate this sound for 3 seconds, and then we're going to elongate this sound for 2 seconds. Okay. I'm going to recite, and then you can follow me after. Okay. Ma ashabu.
Ma ashabu.
Very good. Excellent. We're going to do it once more. Ma ashabu.
Ma ashabu.
Very good timing. Very good. Well done. Move on to the next one. Fala uqsimu.
Fala uqsimu.
Good. Once more. Fala uqsimu.
Fala uqsimu.
Very good. Excellent. Very, very nicely done. Okay, next one here. Now, here we have al-mad as-saghir here. We have 3 seconds. And then we have vertical fatha here. So how long will that be?
2 seconds.
Excellent. And a vertical fatha on the ya, how long will that be?
2 seconds.
Excellent. Good. So we've got quite a lot there. We've got 3, 2, and 2. Okay, so you need to take a nice deep breath, okay, in order to say all of those, right? Abadihi ayatin.
Abadihi abintin.
Okay, once more with me. Abadihi ayatin.
Abdihi abdihi ayatin.
Very good effort, excellent. What you need to be careful of is that this alif with the vertical fatha and the ya with the vertical fatha, they should both be the same length in their sounding, okay? And the ha with the vertical kasra, this should be 3 seconds. So this needs to be a little bit longer than these two sounds. Okay, I'm going to do it once more. Abadihi ayatin.
Abadihi abdihi ayatin.
Much, much better. Excellent. Very, very good. It's quite difficult to say all these sounds together. It is hard. That's why we do need to take that breath and we do need to practice. Okay, let's go on to this one. Walahu ajrun.
Walahu ajrun.
Very good. Once more. Walahu ajrun.
Walahu ajrun.
Very good. Much, much better. Excellent. So really, really nice. You said all the sounds really well. Just really need to work on taking that deep breath and making sure that you can elongate, because the main point of taking the breath is so that you have enough breath inside you in order to be able to elongate for those 3 seconds, sometimes adding on another 2 seconds here or another 2 seconds there as well. Okay, Jazakumullah, thank you so much for your help. Just keep practicing those and your flow will get even better, inshallah.
Okay.
Allah Hafiz. Assalamualaikum. Okay, if we could have our next student, please.
Yes. G1019.
G1.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Are you understanding everything okay?
Yes.
Excellent, good. So if we start with tawuz and tasmiyah, and then I will recite the word and you can recite after me.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Excellent. اعلموا أن
अली को आयन को ज्वाइन करो ठीक है
Shall I say it once more? Yeah. So we need to recite this one here for 3 seconds. Okay. So اعلموا. Up to there.
हाँ ठीक अली को आयन से ज्वाइन करो हाँ एक आगे ये ला आगे ये मुंह को लॉन्ग करो हाँ
Excellent. Very, very good effort. Excellent. I know joining to ayn is quite difficult. Okay. And you're making an alif sound and an ayn sound together, which is even harder. It's not easy. It's not an easy sound. It's not something that we're used to saying. Okay. So it just takes practice. اعلموا أن
نمو أبا
أن
أبا
नहीं बा नहीं नून है ये अली को नून से ज्वाइन करो
أن
Very good. Excellent. So you need to hold on the noon. It's a noon gunna. You need to hold it's a noon mushaddad, which means you have to make a nasal sound. Anna.
أن
Very nice. Excellent. Really, really good effort. Well done. We're going to move on to the next one.
ये
Okay, we're going to just say these first 4 letters at the beginning. Okay. And then we'll put in the rest of them afterwards. Okay. Alladhi.
الذي
Good. We need to try and elongate that for 3 seconds because of this madda here. Okay. Alladhi.
الذي
Much better. Excellent. Well done. Now we're going to join on the rest of the word. Okay. Alladhi akhraja.
हाँ करो अल्लाजी
الذي
अली को खे से ज्वाइन करो
وجه
well done
Excellent. Very, very good. We're going to do that once more. Okay. Alladhi akhraja.
हाँ करो
الذي أخرج
Very, very good. Excellent. Well done. Okay, good. Next one. We're moving on to here. Now we're going to say this meme for 3 seconds. Okay. And how long are we going to pronounce this for?
2 seconds time
2 seconds.
Excellent. Because there's an alif madda here because the sad has a fatha on top. Okay. So we've got quite a big breath that we need to take in. Okay. Ma asaba.
ما أصاب
Very good. Excellent. Very, very nicely done. We're going to do that once more. Ma asaba.
ما أصاب
Very good. Very good. So you really need to make sure that you're really focusing on those 3 seconds first as well. Okay. You did that really well. Okay. Next one. Now, again, we've got 3 seconds here. Okay. So we need to pronounce this noon for 3 seconds, the noon sound. Okay. Rabbana atmim.
रब्बा रा को बस हाँ रा को बस
رب
आगे ना को लंबा करना खे से
ربنا
well done
أ
आ को तो ऐसे ज्वाइन करो मीम को मीम से ज्वाइन करो
مم
well done अब पूरा करो
Very good. Excellent. Very good. I'm going to do it once more and then you recite it again. Okay. Rabbana atmim.
ربنا ربنا أتمن
मीम
مم
Mim. Good. Very good. Excellent. You just need to be very, very careful It's not rabban, it's rabba. Okay, so you need to make sure you make the 1 second sound there as well. Rabba, really hard on it. Rabbana atmim.
पढ़ो
ربنا أتمم.
Very good, excellent, really, really excellent effort, G1019, really nicely done. Really just practice making those long sounds. The way you do that is, like I said, taking your nice deep breaths in before you start the words, and that way you will have enough breath in order to say the whole sound fluently. Okay, just keep practicing that. Really, really good effort. Well done. Jazakumullah, thank you so much for your help. Allah Hafiz. Okay, excellent. Really, really good effort to all the students so far that have taken part. Okay, and I hope that everybody at home is also practicing. Practice taking your deep breaths in. It's really important. You may think, oh, the teacher's just saying take a deep breath in, but you actually need to do it in order to be able to say the word fluently within flow. Okay, so excuse me. Now we're going to go on to our second group of elongated words. If we move back here, I said there were two groups, two broad categories. So the second one is al-maddul kabir. Now this is an extra long elongation, okay? We will say this type for about 4 to 6 seconds, okay? 4 to 6 seconds. Now we're going to try and focus on 4 for the moment because 6 seconds is quite a long time. You need to take a lot of practice in order to be able to say these sounds for 6 seconds. So we're going to focus on 4 for the moment, okay? Al-maddul kabir, right? And let me show you what this looks like. If you look here, you can see this thick curved line here, right? Like this. Now, if you look at al-maddul saghir, you can see it was like a little wave, yeah? Sorry. Highlight it. If the highlighter's working, here, there. It's like a little wave, okay? But with the maddul kabir, it's thicker. So that can give you an idea that you're going to have to say it for longer, okay? Because it's a thicker, heavier, curved shape, right? And that shape means that you need to elongate that sound for at least 4 seconds, right? Now, in this example here, I'm going to say this for you. Just listen carefully. So again, I need to take a really deep breath in so that I'm able to make all the sounds, because here I don't only have to elongate this dad for 4 seconds, I also have a waw madda here, so I have to elongate this for another 2 seconds. Okay, so I need to take a nice deep breath in. Tudarruhunna. Okay, I'm going to do that once more. Tudarruhunna. Okay, nice long breath in. Let me do this one for you here. Hajjun. Sorry, that was my mistake. Jannun. Once more. Jannun. Okay, so even though there are only 2 letters there, there's a lot of elongation because of the nun mushaddad, okay, and also the tanween as well. Right, so we do need to take that deep breath in order to recite these sounds. Okay, now one thing, the reason I started from here just to show you about the sound is because at the beginning we have a slightly different rule. And if you remember back right in the beginning, we had taught you about something called disjointed letters in this exercise lesson 4, exercise 4.5. Now, disjointed letters come in the Quran often in different places. They're at the beginning of 29 surahs of the Quran, and you will say the letters separately. So, for example, in this exercise that we did, we just said alif, lam, mim. Alif, lam, mim, ra. Ha, mim. Okay? because there were no strokes here, nothing. So you just said the name of the letters. Okay, these are called disjointed letters, and they do come in the Quran, the Holy Quran, so we do need to learn them. Now, what you will notice from today's lesson is that, again, they are blank, but they have Maddul Kabir, so we have to elongate them for 4 seconds each. Now, in this first example here, you can see the meme has a shadda on top, meme mushaddad. So we need to hold on that sound for a couple of seconds as well. Okay, so we do need to take a nice deep breath when saying these sounds. Okay, so this is an example here. This is an example here. Now, in this example, you will see ha has a vertical fatha. So we will just say that for the 2 seconds. But the meme that doesn't have a stroke, we will say as a meme for 4 seconds. Okay, and there's a couple more examples here if we get to them. Okay, that you can see these disjointed letters that don't have any strokes on them. Okay, so we just say the name of the letter. Okay, so let me explain how I'm going to do this. I'm going to say this first example for you. If I have a student on the mic, and then they can follow me and everybody else can follow at home as well, please.
G1020.
Assalamu alaikum, G1020.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you today?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. So if you start with Tawuz and Tasmiyah, and then we'll work through this line together. Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay, so again, nice deep breath for this first one. I'm going to say it and then you can recite after me. Okay. Alif Lam Mim.
Alif Lam Mim.
Very good, excellent. So next one here. Ha Mim.
Ha Mim.
Okay, so the ha should be 2 seconds and the meme should be at least 4 seconds because of the mad here. Okay, so once more. Ha Mim.
Ha Mim.
Very good. Now we're going to put that together, right? Ha Mim.
Ha Mim.
Good, very good. So you just really need to think in your mind, okay, this is 2 seconds, and you elongate your breath for 2 seconds there, and then 4 seconds, and you elongate your breath for 4 seconds there. Okay, now let's go on to this one here. Tudaruhunna.
Tuharuhunna.
Dad, so you have to make that clear, and it's a thick sound. Tudaruhunna.
Tuzaruhunna.
Remember, this is dad. Okay, thick sound. You have to make your mouth round in order to say it. Okay, your joining was really good, and you held on the nun gunna as well. There. So let's go on to the next one. Janun.
Janun.
Good, well done. So make sure that's the nice 4 second sound first. Janun.
Janun.
Good. And remember that this has got a shadda there, so you do have to join. So if it didn't have the madda there, it would be jannun. So you really do need to make that joining sound there with the noon as well. Okay, really good effort. Jazakumullah, thank you so much for your help. G1020. Allah Hafiz.
Office.
Okay, excellent. So next student, please.
Yes, G1059.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Good.
Alhamdulillah, excellent. Okay, so in this example here, it does look a little bit confusing because you can see a blank alif with a madda on top, But you are not going to say alif here. You are going to elongate the hamza. Okay, so the hamza is going to be elongated for 4 seconds. Even though the mother looks like it's just on the alif, it's actually on the whole sound. Okay, so we're going to elongate that for 4 seconds and then join it to the lam here. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Excellent. So it says tawuz and tasmiyah, and then we'll begin.
Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Excellent. So nice deep breath in. Allahu.
Allahu.
Very nice. Excellent. What I want you to do now is make sure that we take that to 4 seconds. Okay, so let's just do that sound by itself. Okay. Good. One more second. Good. Well done. Excellent. It's not easy. People think it's quite easy to make these long sounds. It's actually very, very difficult. You have to take a lot of breath into your tummy and you have to allow it to come all the way up. Okay, so you breathe in, you make your tummy nice and big, and then you let all that breath out as you're saying the sounds. Okay. Allahu.
Allahu.
Much better. Excellent. Very, very good. So really, really working on that 4 seconds. Okay, much better. Well done. Let's go on to this one here. Okay, again. So we've got 4 seconds here with the sad, and then we've got how many seconds with this fa? This is a vertical fatha. 2. Excellent. Well done. So we're going to recite that for 2 seconds. Okay, so again, nice deep breath. Let me say it first and then you follow after me. Was-saffati.
Was-saffati.
Very good effort. Excellent. So we need to join the waw to the sin, was, and then we're joining, sorry, the waw to the sad, was, and then we're joining the sad to the fa. Was-saf. Okay? Was-saf. Right? But we also need to elongate, which makes it a little bit, more, we have to concentrate a little bit more in order to still make the joining sound, but to elongate as well. Okay, so listen once more. Okay, was-saffati.
Was-saffati.
Much better, but we need to elongate that now for 4 seconds. Was-saffati.
Was-saffati.
Oh, that was beautiful. Much, much better. Excellent. You made the elongation for 4 seconds. You joined it really nicely. The swad to the fa. Really, really clear sound there. Well done. That was brilliant. Excellent. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. Here again, we've got qaf with a shadda. So we're going to have to join this ha to this qaf. Okay. But we also have to elongate the ha for 4 seconds as well. So we have to make the sounds really clear and take a really deep breath in. Okay, so nice deep breath in. Al-haqqatu.
Al-haqqatu.
Very good, excellent. I could really hear you joining your ha to your qaf there. Well done. I'm going to do it once more. Al-haqqatu.
Al-haqqatu.
Very, very good. Well done. Excellent. Brilliant. Well done. Okay, next one here. Again, same concept. We've got the dal with the shadda on top. We've got a waw, which we need to elongate for 4 seconds. Okay, so we elongate the waw, join it to the dal, which we then have to elongate again for 2 seconds because of the waw madda. Okay, so just listen carefully. Yuwaduna.
Yuwaduna.
Very good, excellent, very good effort. But we need to elongate the waw, the first waw, even longer. Okay, let's just try that.
Yuwa.
Excellent, very good. Now we need to join it to the dal. Yuwadu.
Yuwa.
Brilliant, very nice. Now we're going to elongate that dal for 2 seconds as well. Okay. Yuwaduna.
Yuwaduna.
Very, very good effort. Excellent. Really just focus on making sure you elongated that waw for 4 seconds before you join it to your dal. Okay, excellent. Really lovely effort. Very nice pronunciation. Really just work on taking a nice big breath in, making your tummy nice and big with all the air inside. And then when you're reciting the words, you've got enough breath in your body in order to elongate those sounds. Okay, Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for your help. Allah Hafiz.
Zakala.
Okay, like I said, this is not it's not easy. We may think it's easy if we're not doing it, but it's actually not. It's quite difficult because, and it does take practice. Yeah, once you get into the hang of it, it will be easy for you, but you just really need to work on taking in a nice deep breath, especially when you're joining letters together, because it can be quite confusing when you have to join and you have to take a deep breath and you have to make 1 second sounds and 2 second sounds. So really, really need to concentrate on focusing all our attention on what we're trying to say. Okay, so if we can have our next student, please.
Yes, G1104.
G1104. Assalamu alaikum. (1104), can you hear me?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Are you understanding everything okay?
Yeah.
Excellent, good. So if you start with Tawud and Tasmiyah, and then we'll begin here.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Excellent, good. So how long are we going to recite this first sound for?
2 seconds.
Okay, we've got a madda on top, so how long was that elongated for now? Do you remember? Maddu kabir is 4 seconds. Okay, if it was just the alif madda by itself, then yes, it would be 2 seconds. But because we've got the maddu kabir, it's 4 seconds. Okay, and then we have to also join to the jeen. So you need to take a deep breath in. Hajja. Off you go.
Okay. Hajja.
Okay, 4 seconds, okay? Hajja.
Hajja.
Much better. Okay, next one here. Okay, there's a little bit of sound coming from the background. Okay, so we need to try and quieten that. Okay, focusing here. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Hafina.
Hafina.
Much better. Excellent. Once more. Hafina.
Hafina.
Very good. Excellent. Well done. Now, remember I mentioned at the beginning we have our disjointed letters. So again, this is the time when we have our disjointed letters. The ta we will recite for 2 seconds because of the vertical fatha. The other sounds are our disjointed letters. Okay? Ta, sin, mim.
Ta, sin, mim.
Very good, well done. And you noticed there, and you said it as well correctly, you didn't say seen with a n sound, you said seem, because you have to join it to the meme. So that was really good, well done. Make sure your ta is only 2 seconds. Once more. Ta, seem, meme.
Ta, sin,
Very good. Make sure your ta is only 2 seconds though. Okay. Now again here, we have our 3 disjointed letters and we have our 2 elongated letters, but for just 2 seconds. So ha because of the vertical fatha here and the ya because of the vertical fatha. Okay, so this is quite a lot of sounds here. We've got 4 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 4 seconds, 4 seconds. So we really do need to take a deep breath in on this one. Kaf, ha, ya, ayn, sad. Very good. Excellent. Very, very nice recitation. G1104, really nicely done. Really good elongation there and very good pronunciation of letters as well. Jazakumullah, thank you so much for your help.
Jazakallah.
Okay, excellent. Very good. So we've learned today about 2 things. Medium long stretch, which is this wavy sign here. When you see that on top of a letter, you have to elongate that letter for 3 to 5 seconds. And then extra long stretch, which you see here with this curved line here. And when you see that on top of a letter, you have to elongate that for 4 to 6 seconds. Okay, you need to learn to take your deep breath in, make your tummy nice and big, lots of air inside so that you can say these sounds easily. Okay, so your practice homework tonight is to practice your extended elongation. Exercise 19.1, page 80. Exercise 19.1 is the first one that we did, this one. Okay, this is what we want you to practice today. Okay, this is al-maddu as-saghir, medium long elongation, and you have to prolong the sound between 3 and 5 seconds. We were only doing 3 seconds today, but it can be up to 5 seconds. Okay, 3 to 5 seconds. So please, if you can, practice that exercise. Practice taking your breath in and trying to say the whole word or 2 words together so that your flow becomes better and more precise. Okay, so it's this exercise here. Yeah, you have lots and lots of breathing exercises. Breathing exercises are good for you anyway. Okay, so it's really, really good to take nice deep breaths in, but practice this exercise if possible tonight or tomorrow before the lesson. Okay, Jazakumullah. If we can have our final student for our prayer.
Yes. G1058.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Did you understand everything in the lesson okay?
Yes.
Excellent, good. So we're going to say tawuz, we're going to say tasmiyah, and we're going to end with our final dua. So, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Allahumma arhamni.
Allahumma arhamni.
Bil-Qur'an al-Azim.
Bil-Qur'an al-Azim.
Good. We're going to try and say that all together now. Allahumma arhamni bil-Qur'an al-Azim.
Allahumma arhamni bil-Qur'an al-Azim.
Very nice. And the translation, please.
Oh Allah, have mercy on me through the Quran the Great.
Jazakumullah to you. Jazakumullah to all the students who participated and all the students at home. Please keep practicing. You're all doing so well, and it's lovely to hear you recite in the lesson. And inshallah, we will see you again tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.